Good morning. Well, depending on what time you start watching this video, BFT, Dandenong South, producing another video for you, setting up a Virgo swing gate motor. Just give you a quick little throwback there on the Virgo. It's on our little demonstration gate here in our office in Dandenong South. So this video is going to demonstrate to you a quick setup for a Virgo swing gate motor. It's one of our best-selling swing gate motors. Very powerful, extremely quiet and super fast. I enjoy installing these. They're a great piece of machinery. The first thing that we need to do before you start touching any limit switches or programming anything, let's go into the main menu and let's get it to the English mode. So 2 quick clicks of the OK button takes us into parameters. Then hit your middle button. Keep hitting it till you see the word Lingua come up, which is Italian for language, because they're always set. Factory default setting is in Italian. So let's hit OK to get into that. And there it is there, ITA, Italian. You scroll either up or down. In this case, you scroll down till you see the word ENG come up, English. Beautiful, that's done now. So now to go back, and what we want to go into now is the radio menu. The first thing is to tune in your remote control. Don't worry about anything else, where the motor's open or closed or locked or unlocked, engaged or whatever it is. Tune in your remote control. This is going to make your job a whole lot more easier. So let's do that now. So again, 2 quick clicks of the OK button. 2 of the middle, just normal speed now. 1, 2. OK again to get into radio. There it is there. So the unit is telling us, do you want to add a start function, which is correct. So we hit OK again and the word hidden should come up. Beautiful, it does. Go to your remote control. I'll try and do this one-handed. While the word hidden is on the screen, there it is there. It might KO in a second. There you go, yeah, because I took a little bit too long. That's fine. If it bounces back to add start, go back and hit your OK button. Hidden. 2 buttons down on your remote control at the same time. There you go, the red light comes on. Hold your fingers down till the unit says release. There it is, it's saying release. Now it's saying hit a desired button, which for this demonstration, I'm gonna hit and let go the top left-hand corner. And the computer's a little bit too quick for me, but it would have come up with OK 01. So now that we've programmed in the remote control, let's just get out of this menu now. Go back to the start. And if you want to make sure if your remote control is tuned in, let's just check that. Yeah, there you go. Your remote control's tuned in and working. So the next step now, the third step, is what we need to do is start performing an auto set, but leave the motor unlocked. So it's in the manualized mode. You can see there with my arm, or my hand I should say, I'm rocking the gate backwards and forwards nice and freely, and the gate's rolling smoothly. So let's start performing an auto set before even setting the limits. So hit OK. Language will come up. It's automatically now defaulted to English because we've changed it before. So we go OK, hit OK. Now this control board is asking us what type of motor are we installing. So it comes up there, Virgo 5. Virgo, there it is there, 5. And that's correct because it's a 5-wire operation. If you were doing a 3-wire setup Virgo, you go down again with the middle button once. See now it's changed to Virgo 3. But let's go back up to Virgo 5 and hit OK. Now the unit is asking us number of motors. It's saying, do you have 2 motors? We don't. This is just a single display gate in our showroom. There isn't another motor. So we change that by going down, by hitting the middle button to 1 motor. Okay, that change. Now it's asking for a direction. Is the gate swinging internally into the property or, externally, outside towards the street, out that way? It's not in this instance. It is internal. So with your top and bottom buttons, this is where you change your settings from internal to external. So let's go to internal and OK that change. Preset. Here's where we select SR, semi-residential. Most units will come set as AR, automatic residential, but always go down and select SR, semi-residential. Click to open, click to close. So hit OK, accept that, program. The last step now, it's going to ask for an auto set. And this is where we just hit OK. And the gate's going to count down 3, 2, 1, and you might hear the motor working. Just a slight little murmur there of the motor trying to work. Don't panic, the gate's manually unlocked. It's fine, it's not going to move on you. This is why we manually unlock it. So what we do is, let's just stop doing a full auto set. So I hit the plus and minus button together. When you hit the plus and minus button together, the word KO will appear because it hasn't completed an auto set. That's fine. To remove that KO for this demonstration, what you need to do is hit your OK button once, and that will clear the KO symbol. The next thing we need to do, and the next thing I will explain to you, is how to set your limit switches up. So let's do that next. Okay, so here are our limit switches, our cams for our Virgo motor. So what I'm going to do, as I slowly try and point in the right direction, holding the camera in my other hand, is undo these 2 outer screws, that one here and that one over there, these 2. Okay, so I'll do that next and I'll explain why to you as well. Now that I've removed those, let me just show you there, where are we? Those 2 screws that were sitting in this position here and over there, we can take off this top cam. So this top cam here will just come off for us nice and easily. Whoop, there it is there. Okay, we take off the top ring cam. It makes it so much easier when we work just with a single cam. And you'll see the single cam's got 2 screws in them. So the next thing that we'll quickly do is remove these 2 screws. Now that I've moved the 2 inner screws from here and here, the bottom cam will slide around clockwise and anti-clockwise a lot freer. This is going to make our job a lot easier when it comes to adjusting our opened and closed limit switches. The next little trick to setting this little beautiful piece of machinery up is that you can see I've got the gate now in my hand. I'm rocking it backwards and forwards, okay? So what I will do is I would aim to push this gate into the closed position, up against there. That's my closed position. That's where I want it to stop. Okay, so let's bring it back out again. The little trick here is to watch the cam, which way the cam is going. Is it going anti-clockwise in the closed position as I push the gate, or in the anti-clockwise position? So I'm pushing the gate with my hand. You can see the cam spinning, and the cam is going anti-clockwise into the closed position. So what I do is that I'll open the gate up again. There, hopefully you can see that. Sorry about this, trying to do it one-handed. You can see when I open the gate up, it's going clockwise. When I close it, it's going anti-clockwise. So the cam that is left behind is the bottom cam. So if I spin this cam around till this part here, the part that sticks out the furthest from the bottom cam to the limit switch, here it comes to it now, and you'll hear a little click. Can you hear that click? Beautiful. Once you hear that click, that's where the gate's going to stop. So I've pushed the gate closed, you can see that. The cam, I've pushed it onto the limit switch till you can hear it click. And on the screen, it's coming up that the gate should be O in the open position. It's not. It's clearly in the closed position. So what I need to do is, this bottom cam is obviously my open limit switch. So what I need to do is to open the gate, and you can see the cam now spinning clockwise to the desired opening position I want it in. There you go there. Let's say that's roughly about 90 degrees. So there you go there from the other angle. The gate's in the 90-degree position mark. I'll turn this cam now in the anti-clockwise position. You can hear there it's made contact. There we go. Can you hear that clicking sound with the open limit switch? And on the screen, it should say now, open. There we go there. Beautiful. Open. That's what we're looking for. Just for this exercise, what I've done is I've just decided just to put in the one screw for now, just to speed up the video. So what I'm going to do next is just come around to the front of the motor again. And then what I'm going to do is, because the gate is in the open position, and now this cam, as I go to close the gate, watch it, it will spin. Where are we? It will spin anti-clockwise. So there it goes. It's spinning anti-clockwise. You'll hear the gate closing with my hand. Okay, so now the gate is closed. Okay, that's where we want it to be. So what I need to do now is to get this top cam, place it, I'll try and do this again one-handed, apologies. Place it on the top of the shorter cam that was already screwed down a little bit earlier. Spin this around anti-clockwise, as I'm doing now, till it hits the other limit switch, and it's over this way. You hear the click. There we go, it's clicked. And then if you look at the screen, the word C will come up, which means, taking it off, push it across again, there's the click, C will come up, which means that the gate is closed. That's the closed position. So previously I had the open, now this is the close. Okay, there we go. Again, for this example, I've only screwed in the one screw for now, just to speed up this video a little bit. But when you do finish doing your auto set, and before you do leave the job site, remember to put the other shorter screw on that side there to stop the inner cam from moving around, and then the longer screw on the outside to stop this outer ring cam from spinning around as well. But for this demonstration, I'll only do the two. So what I'll do now is I'll reopen the gate again with my hand and just leave it somewhere in the half open and half closed position. Just double check that you've got your limit switches done correctly. Let's have a look. I'll shut the gate by hand and just watch the screen. The letter C should come up. There we go. The letter C has come up. Now when I open the gate, once it hits that limit switch again, there we go, O. So it's open, which it is. I'll just stand back a little bit and you can see it's open. Now what I'll do is, this is the last little bit, is just put the gate again somewhere in the middle, lock up your gate motor, and then we'll start preparing for an auto set. So lock it up. There we go, we heard the big click. Nothing's on the screen, so now we're ready to do our auto set. So prior to doing an auto set, the next thing I do is just run the gate with your remote control and just make sure that you're happy with the opening distance and the closing distance also. So let's just do that. So I've hit the remote control, start comes up on the screen, my gate's starting to close. Now don't worry too much, the gate will travel a little bit slower than normal because we haven't done a full auto setup. So what I'll do next now is open up my gate and try it in the open position. It's all about having a bit of fun when you're doing these installations, taking your time and handing over a nice, neat, good, quiet job. So here it is here. I'm happy with that. That's where I want it to stop because I've got a little display unit here next to me on the left. I don't want it crashing into that. And you can see, it says that it's open. So hit your remote control again and then just stop the gate off its limit switch somewhere in the half open, half closed position. There you go there, I've done that now. Okay, here is where we can do our auto setup. So let's give that a try. Come down, so press OK once, English, beautiful. I'll just get the light out, English, there we go. Take your time, don't over press too quick. Virgo 5, which is correct. Hit OK again. Number of motors, I'll try and get out of the light, 1, because we changed it from 2 a bit earlier on. So hit OK again. I'm not taking my finger off the button, but I'm not over pressing too quickly. Just let the machine reprogram itself. The gates are opening internally, correct. Hit OK again. Preset was SR, correct. Semi-residential, hit OK again. Let it program, it'll take a few seconds. Then the last little bit is going to come up with the word auto set. So hit OK, let it count down, 3, 2, 1, and the gate will start to perform an auto set. The gate will always go into the closed position first. Let it do its auto set. The gate will reopen on its own. It'll count down, 3, 2, 1. The gate will open up. Still traveling a little bit slow for a second while it's doing its first run of auto set till it finds its limit switches, and then you will see it speed up shortly. Keeping in mind this is a small gate just in our showroom for display purposes. We'll close again, 3, 2, 1. Okay, the gate's closed, beautiful, and it's come up with the word OK. So the setup's gone well, the unit's happy with everything. So what we do next is hit the OK button also, and it's going to come up with NEN, remotes. Do you want to memorize any more remote controls? Here you can either press the OK button to finish everything that you've done, or you can tune in extra remote controls if you want. We're finished now because we tuned in the remote control. So if you press OK, the word N comes up and it says C, the gate is closed, which it is. Let's give it a run with the remote control. There we go. Opens to my 90-degree mark. That's just the torque reading there on the screen. I'll close the gate. It's using very minimal torque. Beautiful, job done, nice and easy. That would be the quickest way of setting up an articulated arm in a Virgo or in an iGear, the bigger sister to the Virgo. Hypothetically, just one last little bit I wouldn't mind showing you is, let's just pretend that you do need more torque on the gate, for whatever reason it may be. Double press I'm just trying to block this light behind me. Double press the OK button here, twice quickly. There we go, parameters. If this ever happens, you double press it and you're a bit slow and language comes up, don't continue in this mode because that will take you into the auto setup mode. Escape by pressing the top 2 buttons, double and do it again. Double click. There we go, 2 quick ones. Parameters is where we need to be. Hit OK again, and then scroll down till you see the word op.force pop up. op.force. The factory setting will be on 10. Increase it by holding the top button down, or decrease it by holding the middle button down. Get it to your desired location, and then hit OK. Allow it to program that change. Once it bounces back out to op.force, hit your middle button once, go down to close force, CLS force, hit OK. Do the same thing. Hold the top button down to increase the force, decrease the force with the middle. When you're happy there with your change, hit the OK button, program that in. Then finally, to get out of the setting, hit your top button once, your top and middle button together once, twice, and that's bounced back out now in the closed mode, which it is. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this video will help you. Any questions or queries, please contact us at BFT, Dandenong South, Victoria.